All right, let's go. Ayo, we're three hot guys sharing our opinions because we're special and different. Gold medals, we're winning. Can't help it if we're burdened by our intellect. You can play checkers while we pretend we know the rules to chess. The council has spoken, and we are the chosen. Your nose is broken because I broke it.
This sucks.
And welcome back to another episode of We Love the Council. It's your boy Joseph, and I've got Jordan in the booth.
What is going on? We're back for a beautiful week.
We got Danny, who is just doing his job. Where have I heard that before?
Oh, yeah, just another day at the morally neutral public defense office. You know me.
And of course, we've got Becky on the ones and twos. How is everybody doing today?
Well, I just learned about some new internet discourse that happened that's not going to make me want to tear my hair out. So
I've been doing great. I had 3 days off flying. I was outside doing stuff.
Whoa, a 3-day weekend.
Yeah,
oh my
right?
God.
And
Someone else doing your thumbnails or something?
Hey, man, can you chill? What's your problem? Do we have to talk off the pod? No, Rebecca, don't put this in. Dude, what's your problem, man? What's your fucking
I
problem?
I did actually have a fucking awesome weekend, if I may talk about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I had an epiphany. Something great happened to me. My wife went to a bachelorette party weekend, so I had the house to myself. And you know, listening to this, this is always, you know, people always go, oh, what crazy antics did you get up to, you wild animal?
If I were to go into your trash, would I maybe find some sort of foam container?
True. No. So I have learned in my adulthood that something I love more than anything else is like cleaning. I think it is just awesome to clean, because cleaning, it's always good to clean your space because you get to live in a clean space, which is nice. But it's a task that you get to see the benefits of right as you do it, right? So problem with cleaning, though, is that I am a very tall, big, and hairy individual. So any manual labor I do gets me very sweaty, like instantly, right?
Yeah.
So wife's gone. I'm waking up Saturday morning and I'm thinking like, oh, you know, I got all these chores I want to do. I want to like mop the floor and do the laundry and the dishes, but it's going to make me sweaty. So do I shower now? And if I put clothes on, it's just going to like I'm just going to have to like have those. Like I'm not going to be able to do all the laundry because the clothes I'm wearing while I clean are going to get sweaty. And then it hit me. Gentlemen.
Oh.
I figured out the best thing ever. It was like the best moment of like top 3 days of my life when I learned I'm home alone. I'm just going to do all my chores naked.
Dude,
I was hanging dong all throughout the house, doing the dishes, the laundry. You know how invigorating it is to mop your house butt ass naked? I'm telling you, this was an incredible experience. And then I got like so sweaty. You have never done it, Joseph.
I've never done this.
I promise you.
I've never had the opportunity, no.
When the fucking ball and chain gets her ass out of the house and you have the time to just dig into your primal desire and clean with your testicles just swinging everywhere, there's nothing better. I cleaned out my shower drain completely, just totally birthday suiting it up. Like, you know how when you're cleaning your shower drain, it's gross. There's like all the soap gunk that's everywhere and it smells really bad. You're like,
I wouldn't want that.
I don't want to get it on my clothes. Doesn't matter. You can get it wherever.
Wait, but what if you get it on your wiener?
You just get in the shower when you're all done with the chores.
I guess that's true. Well, okay.
Dude.
But wouldn't it feel weird though?
No, that's the thing.
Right?
It feels wonderful.
No, not doing it. I mean, like if you get something dirty on you and because you're naked,
it doesn't matter.
It's like annoying, right? I feel like.
But you know the shower is at the end of the light at the end of the tunnel.
I guess
is
that's true.
The shower.
Yeah.
So it doesn't. Yeah. It just no matter how sweaty you get or whatever crap you get. Like I installed my bidet on my grand bathroom toilet totally naked. Wow. I'm just working on my toilet and doing plumbing. Oh, dude, there's nothing better. I need my wife to leave the house more so I can do my chores naked more often. If it was publicly acceptable, I would be mowing the lawn with my cock out.
Wow. I'm learning too much about you, and I think the viewers are as well.
This was
or listeners.
So I'm feeling pretty good. If you want my true and honest answer, this is a great thing I discovered about myself. So there's going to be now fan art of me like doing the dishes.
No, don't make that. I'm asking you not to. I'm actually this is anti fan art.
Yeah. Hater art.
Yeah, hater art. I'm asking you to do the opposite. Fully clothed. In fact, put more clothes on Jordan.
Anyway, there was some other shit we were going to talk about. I'm sorry. I just needed to get that off my chest.
Oh, good.
Oh, yeah, right. Sorry, I'm just I'm just thinking about my weekend now.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, we have a couple of annoying things to talk about. We were going to talk about the weird, whatever mean gay is running the Andrew Cuomo account and has decided the angle they're going with for the general election is Mom Donnie owns a apartment.
Yeah,
like that's
rent gate.
I guess. I mean, not even owns. He rents an apartment,
Yeah,
right?
he rents
he
it,
rents.
You know?
It's like a 1-bedroom, and he's like, dude, you could have given that to someone. What the heck?
You should have given
And it's my
your
favorite.
rent stabilized
Yeah.
apartment that you pay $2,300 a month for to a homeless black woman. That was like really awesome.
It's great stuff.
Best
You should leave your apartment.
ever to
A
this
homeless
day.
black woman needs it. And right now
Yep.
she's under threat of being attacked by Andrew Cuomo.
Yeah, it's-
But what we're going to talk about is, I think, probably the most irritating discourse that just sort of perennially happens, which is, why the fuck do guilty people get legal representation?
True. That's so true.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
I'm
I
saying
think
this shit
we should
all the
skip
time.
All this. I agree.
No, so in case you're unfamiliar, a Twitter poster by the name of Burger Stalinist. First off, I don't want to be associated with Burger Stalinist. I know this guy sucks. You can tell by the way that he speaks and talks and conducts himself in his profile picture. However, I won't deny that Burger Stalinist is a damn good name.
That's good.
Yeah, that's true.
It's like a picture of Bob's Burgers, but
Bob's
he's
Burger.
like got the communist symbol and the.
Is it a Treatler reference, or is it like a gritty 2020 type thing where like epic cartoon
know.
character but communist? You know, up
I
to
guess
you
it
to
could
decide.
be either, really.
Yeah, it's probably a combination of multiple of those.
It could just
I
also
had to
be
guess.
very funny.
This guy is revealing that he is a public defender, which, if you're unfamiliar, in America, the way our justice system works is you have the right to representation. And if you cannot pay for a lawyer, then one is assigned to you. And these people who are assigned to you are called public defenders, and they have the worst job in the world. Because the way the legal system is set up, it is really hard to achieve a not guilty verdict if you are a poor person. And the only people you work with are poor people, right?
Yeah.
Occasionally, you will have to defend people who are pretty obviously guilty, right?
Yep.
And how do I defend a guilty person is kind of like one of the fundamental issues with the legal practice that lawyers kind of have to get over before they start doing law. But the short of it is, you don't actually get to decide if they are guilty or not guilty, right? That's not
Right.
your job as a defender. Your job as a defense lawyer is to defend your client, right? And
Yep.
if they are guilty or not is something that will come out over the course of the legal process. That's what the legal process is for, is ascertaining
yes.
guilt, right?
Yeah.
But some people have decided that's not enough, and that people who are guilty of the bad crimes, there's two classes of crime. There's like, shoplifting, which you can explain away, and honestly, murder a lot of the time you can explain away. And then there's the bad crimes, which is like CSAM, all the gross sex ones,
Right.
And because those are obviously unsympathetic, everyone's always like, we should just kill them. Like, there should be a presumption of guilt and they should be killed. And this person, Burger Stalinist, said some shit that was like, I've defended rapists and they have gotten more lenient sentences as a result. Does that mean I am evil? And all these people were like, yes, defending a rapist at all is evil. And you have a choice whether you support this or not. And like, I don't know, man. I can't do this every 3 months.
Yeah. It's like clearly the idea of defending a rapist is, like that's not what public defense is. Like a person is accused of a crime and they are getting somebody who is an expert that is like their legal defense. That person is not, their goal is not for the rapists to have lighter sentences. Like that's what they're conflating this argument as. Like, a person has a right to legal representation. It's not everyone's, I don't know.
There's so much going on here. The reason this continues to pop up is because on paper, it sounds like, a real outrage someone could happen. If someone has done a horrible crime, no one in their right mind should represent them, right? But the truth of the matter is, you don't know if they are guilty of that crime.
Yes,
right?
exactly.
Like, what the fuck? Like, it's not like when you get a public defender, your first meeting with them, the guy sits down and he goes, so did you do it? And you go, yeah. And they go, all right, let's see how we can calm the state.
Let's defend you.
Yeah, right. Like, you don't know that stuff. And it's not your position or purview to decide. It's your job to help the court reach a conclusion, right? I don't know. It's totally weird. And there's so many people who are being like, oh, so you were just following orders? Is that what I'm hearing? In defense of public defenders, which is cool.
Awesome.
It's like really awesome, cool.
Yeah, when I think of somebody doing a public service and it's like the worst job ever, I too think of them as Nazis. I think that's That's what I think.
And of course, the people who are doing this have no idea how public defense works. A lot of them were like, well, you should refuse to represent those who are guilty of these crimes. First off, again, presupposition of guilt here. This person isn't necessarily guilty. You do have to go to court. But second, no, you don't. You don't get to be like, sorry, I'm just not going to do this one. Yeah, like this guy, this guy did one of the bad crimes, so I don't want to do it. Hand me more white-collar crimes.
Yeah. Where are the easy ones? Like, shoplifting. Isn't there a shoplifter around here? Like,
these people have shot back with, well, you do have a choice. You can quit your job. And it's like, okay, I mean, then there's no public defenders, right? Like, then,
awesome.
Then every person who can't afford a lawyer just immediately goes to jail and dies.
Yep.
Right? Like, I don't know. It's
so epic. Like, you're so based. Thanks for...
And I know I'm doing the Goomba thing where you're like opinion A, opinion B type shit. But like, do you remember like 6 months ago when a bunch of these people were like, I'm actually a prison abolitionist? And now they're like, well, it's actually important that the maximum number of people necessary goes to prison. There was one person who tried to square this circle that I loved seeing, and they said, okay, here's my sell on what you should do if you're a public defender defending a guilty person. Defend them to the best of their ability, and after you receive a not guilty verdict, you call a local peacekeeping organization to take action. It's like, what the fuck do you mean by that? The Klan? Who am I calling?
What are you talking about?
I'm getting on the phone with the mafia. I'm like, hey, I just defended this guy who was a rapist. And the mafia is going to go,
kill him?
Why'd you do that? You shouldn't have done that. And what do you want us to do about it? And you're going to go, I want you to kill them. And they're going to go, what? I don't know, man. It's so, not to be like this is one of the things that has made me very upset about sort of the state of things, but this argument rests on a presupposition of guilt for people who are committed of the icky crimes, right?
Yeah.
And it also rests on a fundamental understanding that if you have committed a crime like sexual assault, you deserve to be killed by the state. And like, I don't know, even in a world where I ignore the 45,000 other problems with this argument, it's like, does the state have a right to like decide who lives and dies because of this type of stuff? Like, even if it's just life in prison, does the state have the right to like a slave? Is the CCA allowed to just profit off someone indefinitely because of a crime they committed? I don't know, man. And I think that's a decision that shouldn't be made by a bunch of fucking morons on Twitter.
And it's also very frustrating to discuss this thing because anytime you try to have some sort of nuanced conversation about the way sexual assault crimes and, the icky crimes are sensationalized within the media and true crime shit and just in general, like, sociological thinking, you're always hit with like, oh, so you want to defend sexual assault? It's like, no, I'm not.
No, it's awesome.
Clearly, these crimes are awful. They're reprehensible, but we still should view crime itself as something of rehabilitation. That should still be the overall goal of crime. And yes, that includes people who commit the bad crimes. I don't think anybody who commits the icky crime should be instantly killed.
Right.
Dude, I love doing the prison rehabilitation one. Do you remember when this happened? Like when people were pretending they wanted that to happen and they were like, yeah, I think you should be able to do prison rehabilitation for crimes like manslaughter, where like you accidentally killed someone, but not for the bad intentional crimes. And it's like, if you committed a crime accidentally, you don't need to be rehabilitated. You know what you did was wrong. What are you talking about?
I don't know. It's hard. I just think the topic deserves a lot of deeper, constructive talking about it. I don't know. There was this one guy who was I don't remember who this was, and this is total hearsay, but a while ago there was a guy that's like, I am having thoughts about younger people. He's like, I'm worried I'm a pedophile. Like, I want to go get help for this. I know that this is not right, but I'm still having these thoughts and I want to be able to fix this. And it's like, oh, he's met with, you're a freak, of course, like, it is freakish. Sure, it's wrong, clearly. But don't we want resources for the people that want help for those thoughts to be able to move away from that? Like, that is that sort of rehabilitation that we should have for these people. But when there's this whole societal belief that's like, nope, you're gross and you must die. Like, I don't know. Maybe I know people are going to be upset about me saying that, but it's like,
this is how it happens, man. They go, well, I guess the state should be given more power to kill people if they've done the sex crimes. And then day 2 of this, the government passes a bill that's like, okay, well, now presenting as the opposite gender counts as a sex crime. And it's like, oh, wow, okay, all right.
Oh, cool. So we just let this happen.
Interesting.
I don't know. I agree. Like, the slippery slope of it as well is so frustrating because you're like, yeah, like, of course, if you start questioning, like, well, he did the bad crime. It's like, yes, of course. Like, that's the whole point of this, to defend and to find what happened and decide and get a chance to explain yourself, to do these processes, to figure out, find the evidence and fight for both sides and say, okay, let's figure out what happened, rather than just being like, oh, well, since it's that crime, we can just kill you.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a thorny topic, of course, because it is a very sensitive topic.
Right, of course.
People just want to hurt other people. People just want to hop on Twitter and they want to be like, I want to kill.
Oh, actually, that guy should die. And you're like, okay,
they should be doing that exclusively
if
the person is wrong on reddit.com.
People be saying shit so definitively. Sometimes I just think it depends.
Yeah,
I love that.
That's what I'm saying.
All right. Ready for the post?
I guess so.
Yeah, I guess.
Good one. This was good.
That sucks, man. All
right. We got 3 bangers for you today.
Cool.
Our first one we've been sent a number of times. This comes from Am I Overreacting?
Am I overreacting?
This is Am I Overreacting? A little kid keeps coming into my house.
What if it's like their own kid?
I thought we made it clear when we dropped you off at the adoption agency. We're done.
Yeah, it's over, bro. Go away. What's bro doing? This is not your house, dude.
This one we'll use the image as the image for this
it's
episode.
So priceless.
You'll know what we're talking
about.
But do you want to describe this one out loud? I can see a small child poking through what appears to be a doggy door.
Yep, that is correct.
What else is there to say? It's like the kid is blurred out, or at least like they put a little drawing to cover the face of the kid, and it's just like a picture maybe of like a security camera or something, or like just like a phone from like a high place. And it's I just like, what are you supposed to say? It's like a nice looking home, and then boom, this kid in your dog door.
Fucking random ass neighborhood kid just crawling through your door like this in a zombie movie,
If this happened, I'm like, can you leave?
Yeah. What are you?
What's up?
Yeah, hi.
Amazon sure is hiring young, I guess. Can leave it on the doorstep.
All right, ready for this one?
Yeah, let's do it.
I live out in the country near a big main road and on a country road. I'm the closest property to the main road, but as you continue down, I have a couple of neighbors. We live on 40 acres and have a little farmhouse where I live with my husband and dogs along with some farm animals. I do not have kids.
Damn it.
Well, that answers that question.
Yeah, okay.
I do not have kids anymore. Fuck you, Kyle.
True.
So
You live a calm and peaceful life. However, there have now been 2 occasions on which a young child that lives a third of the mile down the road has come into our house uninvited. The first time I was home alone and had just showered, was doing my nails and watching a show in my makeup room. Next thing I know, I see a small shadow that looked like a preschool-aged kid on my fence gate. I open my front door. I have no idea who this is, and I FaceTime my husband in case he knew who it could be. But as we checked the cameras, there were no cars or other adults around. I was in my underwear with my door closed and freaking out. Like I mentioned, I live out in the country. Due to my neighbors being all so far away, I had no idea who this kid was or where he came from. I put on some pants and went out into the living room, and the kid was running around my living room and kitchen, playing with my dogs with no worry in the world. I tried to get him to calm down and asked him what his name was or where his parents were, and nothing. He ignored me and kept playing. Sigma.
Beast mode.
Yeah, that is kind of beast mode.
That's unbelievable. It's like, hi, you're not our kid. What's your name? Buzz off, lady. I got dogs
Yeah,
here.
whatever. Nice dogs.
You know what? Actually, that is so true. If a kid likes dogs, that's the only shit in the world happening in front of their brain right now. If there are dogs around, like once you get a toddler that loves dogs, that's it. You know, just that's all they're thinking about. They got a one-track mind.
What's your name? Dog.
After a couple of minutes, I think he got bored and he opened my door, went out the gate, and ran to the back of my house. I lost sight of him and continued to look out towards the road in case I should figure out where he came from. Finally, I saw a young girl approaching and she shouted to me, "Where is he?" I told her, I have no idea, but I saw him go towards the back of the house and she can look for him. She looked annoyed, but I guess she was able to grab him because she took him back towards the direction our neighbor's house is at. At that point, I was honestly super upset and I yelled, "Keep that kid out of my property and out of my house," to which she yelled, "Sorry." After that, no one ever came back to apologize. My husband eventually went to the family to ask what happened, and he was told they had been unloading groceries and the little boy had managed to run away. How they didn't realize this until much later, I'm not exactly sure. Anyway, a year later, I would say this little boy is 5 or 6 now, I get a call from my husband while we're at work. He tells me there's a little boy in our house and that he came in through the dog door. Immediately I ask, of course, is it the same one as last time? He says he saw them on our cameras, but he can't be sure. That before calling me, he had already called the cops, but they are on their way. The footage showed the kid opening our closed, fenced gate and coming to the front door. Our dogs are barking at him in the yard. He attempts to open the front door, sees it's locked, knocks, stands there thinking, then crawls through the dog door. Our dogs have the ability to go in and out of the house as they like since their fence is closed in, but this kid figures he can do the same. He comes in, he takes his shoes off when he comes in, goes to jump on my couch and starts playing with my dogs. After that, he turns on the TV, goes into my fridge and grabs ice pops and eats an orange from our fruit basket. Beast mode. Honestly, beast mode. Holy shit.
Beast.
Omega beast mode. He is in our household unsupervised for about 15 minutes until the cops arrive and are able to get him out. He crawled out through the dog door. They ask him his name. He tells them. They ask where his parents are. He tells them. The cops tell him he's not allowed to do this. It's not his house. My husband had left work to get home, and by the time he got there, everyone was gone. The cops pretty much just said it was a kid being a kid. My husband went down to the neighbors and told the parents, please take care of your kid. I was upset because he did wait for me to go talk to them. He knew how upset I was. The dad apologized and stated the boy had been grounded and snuck out through the bedroom window. Apparently, he just likes to play with my dogs. My dad told the little boy to apologize to my husband. At this, the little boy spit at his dad. Beast mode, honestly, beast mode.
Okay. Holy shit. What is happening here?
A week later, my husband got a call from the parents asking if by chance this kid was in our house again because they couldn't find him. We were at work, but I didn't see him in any of our cameras. At this point, I've calmed down, but as soon as I remember, I get quite mad. It's insanely upsetting that I'm more aware of where this little boy is than his parents are. Once again, he is not right next door to me. He had to be unsupervised for at least 30 minutes to make it to my house. It's a 5-minute walk. He's here for 15 minutes, and then the cops get here until his parents find him. He knows what he's doing. The parents are aware, but no one takes accountability for it. Little boy says he likes to play with my dogs, but instead of playing with them in my yard, he comes into the house and makes himself at home. I feel bad calling the cops, but I truly feel like there's a need to report this because I'm scared for my safety and my animals and my property. If I left the gate open, my dogs would run out into the main road and get run over. My husband has not child-proofed my house at all. We have a flamethrower on the kitchen table the day he came in.
Awesome. Take that too, kid.
I'm concerned for this little boy's safety, but at the same time, I don't want to be responsible or liable if anything were to happen to him on our property. Not a lawyer, but don't worry about that. I also would like to feel safe in my own home. I don't feel like I should be having to keep my dogs in a kennel all day and close their doggy door just because there's a kid out there who is not monitored and is never taught to respect people's privacy. If he snuck out through his window, I'm sure he could sneak in through one as well. There's so many what ifs in this situation, and it might just be my anxiety, but I'm very upset. I guess this is more of a rant, and I hope it doesn't happen again because I do intend to have the cops on speed dial, but am I overreacting?
Yeah, like, of course you are. Let the kid do
it's just a
whatever
kid.
he
Yeah,
wants.
true. Honest, that's true. Yeah, just
He ate an ice pop, lady. Calm your tits.
Dude, I can't stop thinking about this kid being like, la 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 la, fridge open. Ooh.
Shit, while I'm here, I could go for an orange. Let's go.
Look, I know this is not a great thing to do anytime you hear a story about a kid doing a bad thing, but like, what the fuck are this kid's parents doing?
This is
like how?
What are you doing?
How? Genuinely, how? Like, you go, okay, you're grounded, and then you just leave him in the room, and he's like, okay, I guess I'm just gonna leave. Like,
they ground this kid the same way you get trapped in a room in an adventure game, right?
Yeah.
They're like, you're grounded, and you go, here's a ball of twine. Here's a grappling hook. I can combine these items.
What do you think I should do? And you click on the grappling hook.
You start clicking the shit around the house, and it does like a very small reaction, you know, that the animator's coded in just as something to keep you interested. That's what he's doing with the orange. He's like grabbing the orange because, you know, you click it enough times and it goes, orange, you glad I didn't say banana?
It's like a jumpstart first grade game.
Exactly. Some
shit
shit by the Learning Company. Exactly. That kid is like, his last friends aren't dogs, they're Zumbinis.
Yeah.
It's the new line in the Putt Putt series. Putt Putt breaks into his neighbor's house.
Breaking Sam.
Pajama Sam. Life is rough, take your neighbor's stuff.
Yeah.
Dude! Banger! Fire! Oh my god.
Oh my god. Holy shit. No, it's really good.
Dude, imagine you're like, okay, both of you are doing your groceries. You're putting the stuff into your house, and then your kid just disappears. And you're like,
gone.
Well,
you
whatever.
Dad.
I'll find him later. I got video games. I got thumbnails due at 2 p.m., bro. Honey, where's the kid? I don't know, but I just put away all the groceries. Where's my praise? It's like the kid, honey. Oh, right. Did you check the dog's house? The dogs?
I thought it was your turn to watch
dogs.
Oh, awesome,
I'm always watching him. Why aren't you watching him this time?
What makes me so mad is like I lived a life so polar opposite of this kid where like if I strayed like 5 meters away from my parents, my mom would ring hell fury to every single little location I could be in. I've gotten lost maybe 3 times max as like in my kid life. And the one of them, my mom went to every single store in the mall instantly. I was lost for maybe 15 minutes max. And they found us and my mom was like,
No, I get it though. Because apparently, if you don't do that, this shit happens.
Yes.
Your kid becomes a fucking burglar, apparently. The dog petting burglar. It's like, I'm going to steal some pets on these dogs.
Well, let's not be so mean. The kid did take off his shoes before he jumped off.
Dude, it's so good. I love it. What do you want me to say other than it's Peem?
It's so big. This kid, beast, by the way. Like, obviously, we said it a million times. Like, absolute beast mode. Your dogs, our dogs. Like, we're playing. Oh, and we're playing.
I don't, like, what is, I'm not to, okay, you know, as somebody with a bit of a therapeutic social work style background, is this kid, like, silently crying for help? Like, does he find comfort in this home because his parents are doing something wrong? I'm sorry to, like, analyze it that way, but kids don't just do this. Like, they don't just be like, I want a new house. I don't like my new house time. Yay. Like, that's
this kid obviously does, because I'm looking at the image again and I can't see his face, but oh man, I can imagine it. Just pure wonder and excitement knowing that there's an orange in the fridge for him.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. You hit something on the head where, like, because the kid spat at his dad and was grounded at like 5 or 6, which is, you know.
Like, that's not normal. That's not
like,
normal.
I don't know. I don't remember getting grounded at like 5 or 6 years old. I don't know. Like,
right?
I mean, I got in trouble for stuff, but like never like, you did so terribly. Blah, blah, blah.
What
like,
is the purpose of grounding? Let's think about that for a second. It's like,
good idea.
You can't see your friends and you can't go to like your interesting extracurriculars. You can't bum around the mall.
Right.
If you're 5, your entire life is already dictated by what your parents are permitting you to do, right?
Yeah. Like,
Exactly.
That was always weird to me, is like having friends who were like 6 and were like, I'm grounded. I'm like, from what? What are you talking about? Like what is that? What does that look like for you? You can't leave your house unattended. Yeah, that's true already. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, because like grounded, or at least in trouble when I was very young, was like, you know, you'd take your like games away, or like, oh, no ice cream or something. But it's like, no, you stay in your room. It's like, bro, it's like 5 or 6 years old. And this kid is an adventurous like Indiana Jones and can just, you know, acrobat his way to the 30-minute away house somehow.
Going for a walk for 30 minutes when you're a kid has got to be the most boring shit ever, too. Like, I guess the sweet treat of the ice pop and the dog petting is at the end of it, but I don't know. I just can't even imagine. Of course, I can't remember what it was like when I was 5 either.
Sure.
But I never did anything like this.
Nah, my parents put the fear of God into me, bro. Dude, like my mom could just speak the words, like she could lace them with icy cold, you know, energy. And I was just like, don't cross her. Don't even dare, you know, like, and so, you know, I just can't imagine a kid being so just lackadaisical and then coming in and being like, la, 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 jump, woohoo. It's like, you know, when kids like don't want to shower and then they like run around, you know, in the house naked, and it's hilarious because like, and you can't laugh because you can't encourage it, but it's so fucking funny because they're like, nah, I'm not showering. And they just run around butt naked and you're like,
being a little
God damn it, this is so fucking funny. But like, you know, it's like, don't do that. That's not good. You can't do that. Whatever. Haktua.
Oh man, I love it. I love that she's like, we had a fucking blowtorch on the counter.
Awesome
like, that kid
stuff,
could have got
by
in
the
some
way.
serious trouble.
Imagine like this. I don't know. It is kind of scary. I definitely am like, whoa, my house. Like, I don't know. I like, what if you just like left a knife on your counter after like cooking or something dangerous? And, you know, you would feel upset and bad, especially if like this kid gets hurt in some way in your own house. And you're like, oh my God, like, please don't jump on my sofa. There's spikes under there. Like,
yeah. No, I mean, it is terrifying. Okay, as funny as this has been to jokey joke about the fucking random child getting into the house, we probably should actually engage with the thrust of this question, which is, are they overreacting? No.
I mean,
clearly
no,
the kid
probably
is,
not. No,
probably not. If the kid is comfortable enough to walk in, you know what actually is crazy to me? The kid taking his shoes off almost makes this more alarming because he is very comfortable in this home. Because he'll just like, oh yeah, you know, I know, it's a house, you know, you gotta take your shoes off, and I'm just gonna go dig in and get an ice pop and fiddle fuck around with whatever is in here. Like that is crazy. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. No, I can't blame this person. It's like, even regardless of how good or bad the kid is or how attentive the parents are, it's your house. She was literally like doing her makeup and could have been out and about just like doing stuff, and you just like lose that. It's just 70 layers to obviously how frustrating this could be. And I think what she does is pretty reasonable, especially since this has happened more than once.
Yeah, I think the fact that it's happened more than once makes me a little bit alarmed. I don't know, maybe some type of social service should check in on this, because that's crazy.
I hate to be like, hey, what about CPS? But what the fuck is going on, man? Like,
sorry,
right.
I guess when I was a kid, I like ran away a couple times to like a neighborhood park or something. But like, this kid's like making a 20-minute walk to go fuck around in somebody's house for half an hour.
Like, what is going on?
Dude,
I think it is worth interrogating this a little bit further. I don't know.
It's kind of awesome also that the first time the sister, right, or something, the young girl came in and was like, I got him. It's like she had to get a wild animal. And then it's just like, stay off my shit. Sorry. Like, she's so
the kid
used
got
to
off
this.
his damn leash again.
Fuck.
You know, like,
yeah. Oh my God, this kid needs the backpack leash.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, like no doubt in my mind, right? Yeah.
I think if my hypothetical future child ever got out of my house away from my sight for more than half an hour, 1, 2, use that time to break into somebody's house. No, you are infinitely tied to me. Like, you are sorry. I'm sewing you to me. Like,
Yep. No, that's super
ridiculous.
glue. You're getting super glued to the leash.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, I don't know. That's pretty crazy.
Do we want to say if she was overreacting or not?
Sure.
Let's do it.
Decision time.
All right. Do you think this woman is overreacting? 3, 2, 1.
No.
Obviously not. No.
Yeah.
No.
Someone get an eye on this feral ass child.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I have nothing more to say about this one. Really miserable.
The council has spoken.
All right, let's go for another one here. This one comes from r/Am I the Asshole. It's 12 hours old. Fresh.
I love me some good fresh meat. Let's go.
It says, am I the asshole for telling my husband he was wrong for opening my Lorcana card boxes?
Peace.
Okay.
Sorry, I said that on instinct. Let's do nuance with this post.
Well, here's all the nuance I need. Anyone playing the Disney card game doesn't deserve human rights. You know what? All that shit I said in the beginning about public defenders, you shouldn't be defending individuals who play Lorcana.
For me, the bad crime is not the horrible true crime assault. It's
You guys are so annoying.
fucking playing Lorcana.
Sorry your Mickey Mouse didn't generate enough ink. You should have sung a better song, dipshit. All right, here we go. I collect Lorcana cards. Oh, good for you. You and everybody else during COVID.
Yeah. Did you know there's a freaking Cheeto in the White House right now?
All right, here we go. I collect Lorcana cards. I have one box from each chapter set aside and sealed. Tell me they don't call their sets chapters.
No.
Oh my god, this game is so Tumblr, Reddit, Soy Dash Con. It's so crazy.
That's unbelievable. That sequence coming out of your mouth is just crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy, dude. Holy fuck, Jordan. What the fuck? What's your fucking problem, dude?
They should have never made bullying acceptable online because I latched onto that shit and ran with it, and now it's my like identity.
You're so annoying. My god.
Can I just say Tumblr, Reddit, Soy Dash Con?
That's like, I'm gonna save that for like the rest of my life. Like,
Yeah, I think we might use it later today.
yeah. Like,
All right, here we go. I have one box from each chapter set aside and sealed. I never plan on opening these boxes. My husband came up with the idea when I first started collecting. These boxes sit in our basement on a shelf in his streaming room, which he says is also my Lorcana room. Okay, well, I am now ready to kill this man.
yeah.
Streamer?
Yep.
Wait a minute, I didn't know he was a streamer. Unfortunately, I must side against
rough.
every other streamer for competition purposes.
Right.
True.
Just inherently compete. The streamer. That'll ruin my CCV.
I also store my card binders in his room. He started a stream about a year ago to sell Pokemon cards. You and every other guy during COVID.
God.
Yeah. Oh, big shocker. Oh,
I was watching Logan Paul.
Oh, Charizard, Logan Paul, buy Prime.
Of course, it's like he bought. Oh my god, I know the type. I just know the type of guy this is.
When he realized how flooded the market is, he decided to take an interest in my Lorcana cards. Now he mostly sells Lorcana. I found out last night he had taken some of my unopened boxes and opened them so he could have product to sell on his stream. Oh, hold up, wait. But he replaced the boxes before I noticed.
Mm.
Okay.
Am I the asshole for telling him that was basically stealing? I was upset he took the boxes and opened them, but he didn't even ask me, and I didn't get to be the one to open them. He says it's fine because he replaced them. And she clarifies in the comments, he replaced the boxes with the same box he opened.
What? Wait.
Oh, like the same. Like
So
the same
the concept
set.
is
Oh,
like
same set.
he opens.
Oh.
I'm looking up the names of the Lorcana sets. He opens the first chapter so he can sell the packs or the individual cards on stream. Then he runs out and buys another one before she gets home. So there's still one for her in the background.
Okay. Info. Did he pull well?
True. Wait a minute.
How many super special chocolatey
If we
coated
can
Mickey
bring
Mouses
hindsight
did he
into
get?
this, then let's go.
Because if he replaced it, he's like, And the box he replaced it with was 0.005 grams lighter than the one that he used. No, I don't.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. As much as I want to make fun of this guy for being a fucking, he probably goes out and runs over little children to get the newest Pokemon card set so he can stream them.
Which is what he's doing.
True. Literally, to his wife.
I literally.
Let's talk about this a different way, because I know if we talk about it in the sense of Lorcana, we're going to want a dogpile. So
if it was Yu-Gi-Oh, of course he could be killed.
True.
Okay, hold on. Your wife has let me back up really quick. Did he buy the box of Lorcana for her initially, or did she buy them? Like, were they a gift from him initially, or what?
No, I think they were just hers. Right?
Yeah, they were just hers.
Yeah,
okay,
she just got some boxes.
Right. Let's say your wife has a package of Chips Ahoy cookies in the cupboard.
Okay.
That she has not eaten, like, at all yet, okay?
Okay.
And they've been sitting there for forever or whatever, and you
Sure.
really want some Chips Ahoy
You
cookies.
so desperately want some stale Chips Ahoy so bad.
Oh, yeah.
So you eat the Chips Ahoy cookies.
Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
And you have enough time to get the same Chips Ahoy cookies and bring them and put them in the cupboard for her when she gets back.
I was half joking, but like, you can't roll a like rare Chips Ahoy cookie.
Now,
Okay,
let's say you can rare...
Yeah, let's say there's an
you
extra
can.
special. Okay, no, let's talk about this thing. There is someone in the comments making this argument that I do want to point out. It says, first, he absolutely stole from you. He took something of yours without asking. Pop, 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 pop.
Of course.
Secondly, as a fellow Lorcana addict, Disney adult located,
my God.
no two boxes are the same anyway. What would he have done if he'd pulled an enchanted from your box? Sold it and not let you know? Even if he didn't and was honest about it, he would have taken away the thrill of opening it and finding it yourself. I'd be livid.
Yeah,
To that I have to say,
true.
no, to that I have to say, you can't be thinking about sealed product like that. What do you mean being mad because he could have pulled crazy? What if he could have pulled garbage and the set he gave you has crazy stuff in it?
Well, that's true.
And she has no, like, I know we want to talk about what if there's a good card in it. She doesn't intend to open it ever.
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah. Wait, what?
She just wants to have one of each set for collection purposes.
Do we know that?
Yes. She says it in the thing. She says, I never plan on opening these boxes. I have one box from each chapter set aside and sealed. I collect Lorcana cards.
Oh, okay. Well, then wait, then absolutely this is not cool. Like, that's her box. It doesn't matter if she's not going to open it or not. That's hers. If she's going to collect that box, that's hers.
But is there a harm if he went out and got the same exact box and replaced it so quickly that she didn't even notice? I bet she was like watching back a stream and she was like, what the fuck?
Okay, hold on.
On physical, sure, no. But I think that it would be upsetting regardless.
I'm isolating the two wolves inside me. Wolf number one is saying it was a thing she bought that was hers.
Right.
He didn't get permission to open it and replace it.
Yes.
It was initially hers. The other thing is like, is it really that big of a deal? She was never opening it. He's just doing it because like it's convenient time-wise for him. Maybe it's like, okay, I'm going to open this, but I am going to replace it. It's not going to be opened anyway. Is it that big of a deal? Ugh.
I think that it's unfortunately, like, I know we want to talk about like the product and like how it doesn't matter, whatever. I do think 90% of this is just he took it without asking.
Yeah,
and that's
I think that's probably
I
where
think
I'm
that's
landing.
just it. There's nothing to be said. Like, yes, of course, we could talk about all day that the cards don't matter and it's functionally identical. So who's harming it? It's just it's that action is the harm,
Yeah, it's-
right? Like
that's
that's
the
all
kicker.
that matters. Because like, what if the next time he does something like that, it's not as replaceable? You know, it's just a breach of trust. That's all. Because I think you're right, Joseph. I think that it doesn't, that in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't matter, right? Like if she's not going to open it, then the physical part of it doesn't matter. All that matters is the emotional and that he did it without asking her, right? And so if you just...
But that does matter. That does matter.
It's a thing he did without asking her that he clearly didn't intend to do and immediately write it. Like, let's engage in a little bit of speculation
Whoa. What do you
here.
mean not intended to do? He absolutely intended to do this.
Let's engage in a little bit of speculation here. Let's say he has started a stream and didn't plan it out right. Or let's go a step further. let's say he planned on selling X number of Lorcana packs. I'm imagining this is like a whatnot stream, right? Let's say he was like,
Sure.
I'm selling 30 Lorcana packs today. He starts the stream, he's halfway through, and he goes, oh, fuck, I only have 25 loose Lorcana packs. What am I going to do? He goes, oh, I'll just crack open this box and grab her a new one. And then he immediately goes out after stream and grabs her a new one. I would kind of, like, obviously this is me speculating about the situation, but I'm trying to imagine a situation in which he feels comfortable both opening the thing and replacing it immediately. If he just runs out and grabs a new one afterwards, I mean, I would have a hard time calling him an asshole for this type of thing.
I think you are adding a lot of grace that we don't know about.
I understand this is
Like,
stuff
if I
that
knew that, I would be like, yeah, okay, like I get it, you know. But it
but I'm trying to imagine a
exist.
situation in which someone would have a motivation for doing this, because it's not like he
Sure.
stole the box to sell online. It's not like he was like, we gotta get some
Why wouldn't she
money.
mention that he was apologetic, or like that he said sorry, or that it was a problem?
Let me back up, Danny. Let me back up. I can imagine this same world that Joseph is bringing up, and here's why I'm going to say that. Because if he was going to open a box, he could have just gone out and bought one first before starting the stream. Right? No, I agree. And ultimately, I'm just going to.
What we're saying is,
that's where I'm going to land too.
If it was a laziness thing, he definitely was an asshole, right? He should have done it beforehand or planned a little better.
Yes, 100%.
But it's possible he'd already started stream, or like he didn't have the opportunity to go get one or something.
Okay, he made a mistake. Is the first thing to be like, I'm gonna take my wife's thing? Like, no.
Yeah, here's the issue. There is the macro level look at this, which is he opened the box and he bought a new one and replaced it, whatever. I mean, she didn't know what kind of cards were going to be in there anyway. Those cards in the Lorcana box don't fucking exist because the intent is that they will never be opened, right? So it doesn't matter that the cards in the box, it just matters that it is a sealed box. Sure, that's the macro level look at it. But if we look at the micro level is he took something of hers without asking. He replaced it, yes, but the action of taking it without asking still is there. And I think in this case, for me, the micro outweighs the macro here.
Yes, I agree.
That's where I think that ultimately the linchpin of this is that he just opened it without asking her. Joseph, I'm almost with you. I would normally be with you because if we look at it in a simple numbers game of 1-to-1, box taken, box replaced, sure, but it's not a simple 1-to-1. The problem is that the box was taken without asking. He couldn't have shot her a quick text or given her a call. I don't know, maybe she was at work or something. Maybe he knew she was at work.
This is how I know you're just not serious about like stealing from your partner, because you can't shoot them a text asking because they might say no.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
It's not like you're like describing lying. Like, I just gonna, but if I ask,
that's fair. No. That's fair. Because like you want to open the box on stream.
Yeah.
Why give your wife the opportunity to say no?
You're right.
Just do it.
My 6 viewers deserve the Lorcana opening.
My Lorcana, the very popular streaming category. Actually, you know what? Let's start mogging this guy.
It's definitely a whatnot stream. It's definitely they're making money off selling the Lucy's.
Can we see how many viewers and subscribers this guy has? We're all Twitch partners.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Let's, is this guy verified? Does this guy have a check mark? Hold on.
Whoa. We're all Twitch partners, but some of us are partner plus, Jordan.
Oh, damn. That's true.
Yeah, we're all Twitch partners for as much as that matters.
This is a tangent, but
all right.
When me and Joseph went to TwitchCon, we just kept making the stupid joke of like, there's partners.
I did it all the
and
time.
Then there's partners.
Where's the 1,000+ average viewer orgy? I don't want to be partying with lobies.
Yeah.
Lobies,
it's like
shut up.
Partner plus gets you in the S rank Delta Rune chapter 3
the
room.
T-rank room. You're like,
not to like really, gas myself up. I have 4 times more followers than the official Disney Lorcana page. In case you need to know how lucrative this is.
5,000 followers for the Lorcana trading card game. Early Yu-Gi-Oh! DB days, folks.
Fuck, that's awesome.
Okay, I think we can vote on this. You ready to vote on this?
All right.
Decision time.
When it comes to the Lorcana husband, Danny, is he the asshole?
Yeah. I think he's an asshole. It's just like, I get it. It's a small thing, but small lies and things like that can make you make your partners annoyed or a little upset. I think in the grand scheme of things, it's not a huge deal, but you're a mini asshole. That was not cool. Don't take her shit without asking her. It's very simple for me.
I am gonna say the opposite. I think that he's not the asshole.
You're so dumb.
No
you're so
way,
fucking
I didn't pull
stupid.
you over.
God, you're so dumb.
I think this is a no harm, no foul situation.
Actually,
I think the fact that he replaced it so quickly realizes that he knows it was like something that, sucked or his back was against the wall. I'm obviously reading a little bit into it, but I just can't understand the motivation if he did replace it quickly.
I can tell you his motivation. He's a stupid man who sucks ass.
Listen, I'm inferring a little. I'm inferring a little bit here, but I do think that he made it right as quickly as possible, and I have a hard time calling him an asshole because of that, which means it is down to Jordan.
Now, okay, fine. The thing is, Joseph, I still have to give you that with your inference of this situation. I think you're right. I think it was like a timing thing. Where it's like, fuck, I need these extra packs. Like, I know people are gonna dog on that about how you're totally making up context that isn't actually there.
Which is true.
I think that yes, it is true, but I think that is actually what happened as well. 100%. I think that's what happened in the situation. Even with that being said, it's still the fact that he didn't ask. It's just a very simple. He took something that he didn't ask about. Regardless of replacing it, it's still kind of like a little breach of trust there, where you just take something and then you replace it right away. Kind of also with the intention of hiding. Like, did he openly say to her that he did it? Yeah, I don't know. It's like, clearly he knows he did something that he probably shouldn't have by the fact they didn't tell her about it. I can't just look at the numbers of box taken, box replaced. Sorry, you should have asked. So this is an asshole thing. So yeah, he's an asshole.
Bingo.
All right, I guess we're allowed to get one wrong every so often.
We.
It is close. Though.
You mean
I'll
like
be honest,
the
close.
Nintendo Wii?
The Council has spoken.
This one whips ass. This one's 6 days old. It's from r/Am I the Asshole. Am I the asshole for refusing to take my shoes off in my friend's house, causing his wife to cancel the D&D session for everyone?
Dude, dude, today's posts are awesome. I'm happy to report that I found all of these.
How dare you destroy the sanctity of the D&D session?
True.
All right, I'm sorry. Like, what the fuck? Okay.
If my wife has to cancel the D&D session, it is fucking over.
Dude,
do you know how hard it is to schedule the D&D session? I'm not even reading the post. Fuck the post. Fuck it. Like, I'm sorry. Like, you know how ridiculously difficult it is to schedule that shit. If you do not bend over backwards to make sure that this session happens, oh, fuck you, man. God. I'm not even joking. People are going to think that I'm joking. I'm not joking.
Dude, I thought it was like a fun board game you played with friends.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus
Sorry
Christ.
that your competitive Candyland get-together got postponed.
No, it's not as competitive. It's
Sorry.
that fucking never mind.
It's competitive against hygienic norms is what I'm learning from this one. All right, here we go. I, 38M, was invited to a D&D session with 4 other people at my friend Alex, 34M's house. When I got there, his wife answered the door and immediately asked me to take my shoes off because she wanted to smell my stinky feet.
Oh my God!
Dude,
can you read the
I'm gonna kill you.
post?
I'm gonna twist you like a towel that I just
dude,
used
like
after
a
I got out of the
pretzel,
shower.
dude. It's
Dude,
over for
oh
you.
my God.
Asked me to take my shoes off because they have a strict no shoes policy due to them having a crawling baby. I explained I have a medical condition called, epidermolysis bullosa simplex, which makes the skin on my feet extremely fragile. Even mild friction can cause painful blisters and tears, so I have to wear supportive shoes with cushioned orthopedic insoles at all times, even indoors. Walking barefoot or just in socks causes pain and can lead to bleeding. She suggested I put grocery bags or socks over my shoes. I told her that's unsafe for walking and honestly kind of insulting. She said she can't compromise her baby's health for my comfort. When Alex came to the door, he told me, "Can you just deal with it for a couple of hours?" or I wasn't welcome inside. I told him I wasn't going to risk injuring myself over a D&D session, and if my shoes were that big of an issue, I'm just going to respectfully leave. As I walked back to my car, I overheard his wife telling the other guests that were already there the night was off because I made a huge scene at the door. Later, I got a group text from Alex saying he was canceling D&D night because it's not fair to expect everyone else to pretend nothing happened. Some mutual friends think I overreacted and could have sucked it up. Others think Alex and his wife are ridiculous for ruining everyone's plans just because I decided not to stay. So, am I the asshole? And real quick, a couple of things that may change this. First, EBS is real. I had to Google it. It is a real thing.
Oh, okay, good.
Second, I should add that I texted our friend group chat a few days ago about concerns with my condition because we changed the location of the meetup to Alex's house. Alex reassured me I wouldn't have to worry about it, so I didn't bring indoor shoes.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Huh. All right, so I take
This is
my
very
little
strange.
initial freak out back.
So I think on one hand, it is kind of ridiculous to be like, you should put a grocery bag on your shoes. Like,
Yeah.
that is pretty silly.
It can feel
And I
silly.
think that the way that this was diffused was generally fine. I don't know why people pretended it was a big deal, but of course, that's the poster's privilege coming in. The thing that's setting me off is he asked in advance and they said it'd be okay.
I'm confused. Like, it feels so vague. Like, reassured me that I shouldn't worry about it.
So let me
worry about what?
I know exactly how this happened. You know what? I get to be the one doing the inference now.
All right,
cool.
let's go.
Here's what happened. The plans were initially that they were going to have the D&D session at his house,
Right.
the poster's house. Then the plans changed and moved it to Alex's house, but nobody brought up the shoes.
Except
about
him.
my concerns with my
He
condition.
did in the group chat.
We did.
He sent them a text and said, hey, I've got a foot condition.
Whoa, wait a minute.
it gonna be
Never mind. I
okay?
don't need to do any inferring. There's no inferring that needs to happen. He literally texted these people. Okay, maybe. All right, here's where the inferring will come in. Maybe they didn't understand, or maybe Alex or whoever responded to the message didn't remember the no shoes policy. Like, they didn't comprehend
Right.
that this would mean he would have to wear his shoes in the house.
Yeah. It feels to me there's a lot of information left out here because, like, you text about the condition. They say, yeah, that, like, no problem. And
then you get there, now it's a fucking
it's a problem. And so, like, maybe they didn't understand it.
All right, I'm going to do something. I'm going to remove the edit that includes that additional context out of my mind. I'm just going to get it out of my mind. I'm going to pretend I don't even know that he let them know about his foot thing before. I shouldn't call it a foot thing. That's kind of disrespectful.
No, just his
about
condition.
His condition before they change the plans. Okay.
Sure.
So fuck that. It's not even part of this. He goes there. Hey, I actually can't take my shoes off because of this medical condition. I need to keep my shoes on. Otherwise, I'm going to be in pain. Okay. She goes,
Okay.
well, we can't have your shoes in the house. Is there
Right.
anything we can do?
Right.
Like, can you put your socks
We
over your
got socks,
shoes?
bags,
you-
or we can do something
like,
about it.
No, she didn't say, is there anything we can do? She said, put grocery bags over your shoes.
Or your socks. She said,
Or
put
socks.
grocery bags or
She
socks
said or
over the
socks.
shoes.
So a conversation happened. We're allowed to
Yes.
stretch some
Okay,
information here too.
Okay, I didn't see or socks.
Come
You
on,
got me.
man.
Yeah, yeah.
You get
Okay.
the literal.
But then he goes, look, I don't really want to do that because that's like unsafe to walk in fucking grocery bags or socks. Like, I could slip and fall. I don't really want that to happen either.
Sure.
And then she goes, well, my baby's crawling. I don't want there to
Right.
be like bacteria on that you're getting into my house, which, by the way, I do understand
No,
that.
that's
Regardless
a
of the
real
baby thing,
concern.
Right.
it's a real
huge
concern. So then they go, we're at an impasse. I'll just head out. I'm sorry. I didn't bring my indoor shoes. You know, whatever. It's okay.
Sure.
I'll respectfully leave. It's no big deal. Why does she cancel the D&D
I
session?
don't know. Maybe his role is like super
Again,
important
this
or
is-
something.
This is poster's privilege because from what he's saying, I'm like, well, that doesn't seem right. But the guy seems to say, she says that this guy who's posting made a big scene at the door. But the situation they described is like, he says, I'm going to respectfully leave. And she's like, sure. I mean, that sucks, but it is what it is.
Right.
There's no reason afterwards to be like, whole night's off. This thing has been ruined.
Yeah, okay. The only, actually, the only thing I can think of where the whole night's off and the whole thing is ruined is if he's the DM. Is he the DM?
Oh,
Because
that
if
would
he's
be
not
cool.
the DM,
Oh, that would be so
He seems
funny.
to imply that it could have been played without him.
yes, that's what I have taken that implication as well, or I have inferred that
Additionally,
implication as well.
what I get from the group text at the end is someone has texted the group that D&D is no longer happening at all because of this interaction.
No,
Or I think it's just the night, right? Like
the
just
night. Yeah, the night
this,
sucked.
this one.
Because
Right?
no, because the night was already up.
Oh.
So he says, later I got a group text from Alex saying he was canceling D&D night. Like they're no longer going to meet for D&D night.
Damn. He should have just went in there with his bags on his shoe.
I don't.
It's so strange.
I don't want to infer too much from this, but what this sounds like is, I mean, I don't want to come off too harsh to anyone in the story. It sounds like Alex fucked up. It sounds like they're all in a group chat and this thing was changed. This guy who has a lifelong medical condition was like, hey, as a heads up, I have this medical condition. Is that going to be okay? And the guy was just like, yeah, whatever. Like, just didn't think about it that much.
I think so too.
Yeah, I actually think that's...
The day of it came, and the wife's like, hey, that guy's not going to have his shoes on, is it? Because we have a crawling baby. And Alex was like,
And he
fuck,
goes,
fuck. He's like, well, you can put grocery bags on your shoes. He's like, I'm not going to do that. I can just sit this one out. And then the wife was like, oh, he won't even acquiesce to this simple request. And Alex is sitting there like, fuck. I should have told him. Oh, my God. He says in the thing, he's like, if I'm going somewhere where I know they have a policy like this, I have indoor shoes and I didn't bring them for this.
Yeah.
Because he thought it was going to be okay. Oh, we found the culprit.
Yeah, no, at first I was like, dude, like, this is their rules, you you gotta comply a little bit. I get it, it's an issue, and I'm sympathetic, but now I'm like, wait a minute.
Oh my God.
He thought it was all right. Right?
Yeah.
Am I
Oh,
crazy?
Man. Oh, no, you're not crazy. No.
Huh.
I'm pinning the blame 100% on Alex because I know I've been this guy, you tune out at a time where you shouldn't have tuned out, and you're like, it's whatever. It's no big
that's
deal.
fine, dude. Just come on over.
Yeah, just it's okay. Well, who cares? It's fine.
They come
no big
over.
deal.
It's like,
and then
dude,
you just
why are you
forget,
holding a giant gun? You said it was okay. I did?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Or you
Oh.
said it was okay, but you forgot about the new house rule because you're not used to having a baby or whatever shit. Fucking baby. Like,
I am seeing that a lot of people in the comments are like, okay, you should have sucked it up and put on the shoes. But even in a world where he should have sucked it up and put on the bags on his shoes, why the fuck was the whole thing canceled? Because he was like, my bad, I'll go home then.
That's what I can't.
Yes, I can't get over that either. I just like, why is the whole night gone? Like, they met at the impasse, just like Jordan explained, and he was like, you know what? I'm sorry. I'll just go. You guys have fun. I'll come another night. That's my fault. Whatever. And then he leaves. And then it's like, oh, actually, fuck D&D. I hate D&D. It's
You know
over.
what? They didn't want to do D&D night anymore.
I think
They
that's
wanted an excuse,
honestly, that's what I was thinking.
They wanted an
I was
excuse.
Looking for an
thinking that.
excuse, yeah.
which is awful. How dare you fucking ruin the sanctity of D&D night, you fucking bastards.
So annoying.
Oh, God, no, it's ridiculous. You know how fun D&D is?
Yeah, because I thought you would be against this guy for ruining D&D night.
Well, I initially was. I thought it was going to be his fault, and then I read the post,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I said, didn't want to do, but I'm glad we did.
What were you
because
originally thinking?
I thought that this guy was going to be a turd
Turd burglar.
farter and be like, well, I wanted to do this, and it's like a small thing. It's an inconvenience to me, so I ruined it. That's what I thought it was going to be. I mean, the night did get ruined, but I don't think it's his fault.
Yeah, I don't know. I have a hard time blaming him now that we've talked about it.
All right, well,
Dude.
you ready to vote on this?
Yeah, let's do it.
I guess.
Decision time.
When it comes to this guy who wouldn't take his fucking shoes off, is he the asshole? I think we can actually 3, 2, 1.
No.
No. Sorry, I almost said yes because he's a guy, but no. Just kidding. I'm kidding. Folks, I'm kidding. Like the video.
It is almost unanimous that the people on Reddit are saying he's the asshole, and that's strange to me. If they did it before the edit that says that he texted them a few days in advance, I guess I understand that.
I would get
But with
it.
the edit, I mean, I really can't blame anyone in this situation but Alex, who clearly zoned out.
And like, I guess the wife for making it like a scene, but I think mostly Alex, right? Like,
No, that's the thing. People are gonna say, we're reading too much into it, but Alex, I know you're listening. I'm fucking coming for you, Alex. I know this is your fault.
You're so
because
mad
you forgot
about
the rule.
D&D.
Danny, shut up. He needs to hear this.
Oh, sorry.
Alex, I know it's you. I know you fucked this up. And you probably got in an argument with your wife about this before because you never listen. And it happened again because you didn't listen and you fucked up. I'm in your walls, Alex. I know.
Dude, you all right?
It's over, Alex. The jig is up.
Dude, why are Redditors so mean?
They're so mean.
Listen, I get it. Like, yeah, it can be like, you have to manage your condition. He does. Right?
Okay,
Like,
I hate to be like this. Okay, you're 100% right. I hate to be like this. They hate people who have any disability. Redditors cannot take anyone with any kind of condition that requires anyone to be understanding, because they're like, I have to be understanding. Why don't you take as many steps as possible to inconvenience yourself before I have to do a goddamn thing? That's what it is.
Like,
That's
which
literally
is so
just
funny
what it is.
because Redditors are always the first to diagnose someone. Like,
and,
God.
and like, he doesn't even inconvenience them. He says, okay, I will go.
He says,
like,
my
I
bad,
will take
I'll go
myself
home.
away from the place of fun. Like, I don't want to ruin people's nights. I am the one being hard and difficult. I will leave. Like, that sucks. I don't know. I just feel very odd about it.
Alex, man. It's fucking Alex. I can't get, I know what happened. I know exactly what
Alex.
The council has spoken.
Dude, Reddit
I'm gonna
rocks.
go do my dishes naked about it.
Yeah. All right.
There's only
well,
one thing that will calm me down now.
see you all next time.
All right, bye, everybody.
Bye, guys.